Geez, I hope I didn't spill on myself. Let's get this over here. Hi, Eileen. How are you? It's so good to see you. Happy Tuesday. How are you feeling today? How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. How are you feeling? On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm feeling really good about everything. Is 5 and 1 a little shaky today? Let me know where you guys are at. It really helps me get you into the best place that you can possibly be. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to today's grocery haul. We're going to be getting into it. Talking about today's challenge too. How many of you guys saw that post today on today's challenge? Did you see that? Huh? I'm talking about emotional rehearsal, and we're going to be doing it right through this grocery haul. Yeah, hold on. Can you see this? Can you see my, you know what I just realized? I'm going to give it a minute before everybody gets in here. Locked and loaded. This is my grocery haul for Thanksgiving. Everything. The turkey, the no turkey, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the stuffing, the pumpkin pie. What am I missing? And the green bean casserole. This is going to be everything you need for Thanksgiving. I want to make this nice and easy. I want everybody to realize we don't have to stress out. We don't have to white knuckle it. We don't have to be going like this. So what I'm talking a little bit about in today's challenge and what we're going to see in this grocery haul is feeling that gratitude as if it's already done. I'm already thinking about how great my class is going to be tomorrow night. I'm already feeling like so many people are going to watch this and go, you know what? I'm feeling this. I don't need to stress out. We're going to make a plan. We're going to have an action, because what I want everybody to feel is that calmness, you know what I mean, through the holidays, making sure we've got a meal plan, you know, picture feeling proud once we've got that plan, once we've made one thing. Not panicked is what we're going to pay attention to. How's it? Well, while you guys are here, before I get started in 2 seconds, let me make sure the chat box is working. Where you at? 1 to 5. 5 is I'm feeling totally together. I got this together. And 1 is, I don't know what I'm doing, Stephanie. I still can't even focus on a menu. And you know what? I just want to say before I get this grocery haul, if you can't focus on a menu and it's hard to make those decisions, I can explain that to you, okay? It's not your fault. That's what we're teaching over here. When I say, good morning. Thanks for coming in here. Actually, I'm going to wait until I get the chat box. Somebody give me a love, give me a like, make sure you can hear me, make sure you can see me, and then we'll rip through this grocery haul. We'll figure out how much I spent on it, because I want everybody to know what it feels like to say, I got this. I got this. I'll stop talking as soon as I see that somebody is up in here. Hello from my bike. Do you know what? I want to ask you this, Eileen. How proud of yourself are you for being on that bike? And I love that 3. So you guys are hearing me throw around all these new words and all this stuff. So let me get this grocery haul started off right. I'm Stephanie Ignafo, somatic lifestyle medicine practitioner, plant-based nutrition expert, plant interventionist, and founder of Plantspiration. And somatic means, and you're going to start seeing some language go around here, because we've been talking about the nervous system. There's more to just the food. You know, I'm recognizing people are doing so good. They're trying so hard, and it's like they can't get this down. And I realize I've learned it's not your fault. Okay. Somatic means turning into your body instead of fighting it. Most of us try to think our way out of stress. What could I do? You know, what am I supposed to do for cravings? We've been talking about life like that. But your nervous system is actually showing up before your thoughts. So why is everybody doing so good over here? Because they're showing up, they're feeling it, they're learning it, they're loving it, and you're going to get here too, because this is about your nervous system feeling so good. When I say, when your body feels safe, this lets go. Now I'm teaching people the actual tools to make that happen and get through that. So if you've ever felt anxious, frozen, overwhelmed, can't follow through, I'm here to tell you it's not you, it's your nervous system. And when we get the right foods and we get the right things in place, you start crushing this. And I'm so glad that you guys are here this morning. Good morning. Let's get into this grocery haul, because this is exactly the ingredients for this full lineup of groceries. And what I want you guys to be doing is emotional rehearsal when you're thinking this. Hey, you know what? If I make make that, that's going to make me feel really good. Okay. This is how we're going to get through the holidays in a whole new way that you guys have been doing, but we're going to turn it up and tap in a little bit more. Well, let's get to my favorite stuff. We've got kale. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to put a little bit of this into some mashed potatoes in class. You guys are going to love these garlicky mashed potatoes. But mostly I'm putting this kale in my smoothies, into my big bowls that I'm making every night. And right there, that makes me just feel calm that I have a plan. I know what I'm doing. I'm not looking for a recipe. I'm not trying to find anything. I'm just sticking to what is working. And that's what I want you guys to imagine doing, okay? Because this can work. It's working for you too. That's why we're down 2,261 pounds. This isn't because of willpower, okay? This isn't because of white-knuckling it. That doesn't work. This is about skill power. So thank you for being here. If you're here, you're feeling the love right now. 1 through 5. 5 is you're feeling really good and confident about the holidays. 1 is, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Let me know where you're at. I've got triple berry, you guys, because this is the kind of stuff that makes me feel really good. I get this smoothie every day. I could put these in oats if I want to. Same stuff, different day. We can keep it up and we will continue to slay. Look at this, you guys. We're going to keep on going. Johnny wanted me to get these mangoes, strawberry, peaches, and the fruits. We're changing it up, getting more stuff. Tons of fiber, antioxidants. All the foods I bring home, you guys, I'm going to talk about how to eat your plants off, okay? When you're getting all those calories in, and I am hearing it time and time again, turn up the volume. Are you guys listening? 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. That's people coming back going, wow, I can't believe this is actually working. Wow, I can't believe how amazing this is. And I don't want anybody to say, I wish I would have known about it sooner, because that's in the past. What it is I want to get you feeling so good that you eat your plants off, okay? So there's that bag, nice and easy. You guys, these have just been all the rage with me lately. I'm loving these mangoes in between. They're just dried mangoes. I talk about them every week so that you see I have the same kind of little, indulgence through my week, okay? That's it. What else do we have here? I'm going to show you some stuff because this Thanksgiving is going to be the easiest. Think about this right now. Think about your Thanksgiving actually going smooth, because some of us are so wired to think like, oh, and then you realize like, what is that all about? We don't have to be like that. Okay. We're going to work on that. Hi, Mary. Happy Tuesday to the UK. We've got some lemons. I'm putting lemons on my kale almost every single day, you guys. Okay. I'm just using this to massage my kale. That's how much kale I eat. When my brain knows I've got the same kind of menu, same plan, I switch it up a little bit. It's like I'm coasting for the whole week. I'm not stressing about that. And I'm going to help you get there too. Mushrooms. Well, would a Thanksgiving be without some mushrooms? This is the meat of the meal. Okay. This is truly giving your body some love. This is the fiber. This is the cancer fighter. You guys already know about all that stuff though. You know the nutrition part of it, but I want you to envision making a dish and going, wow, I completely made these simple recipes. This feels good. And this isn't about willpower. This isn't about, I've got to white knuckle it to lose weight. So I've got some of these acorn squashes. If I'm going to be roasting this turkey roast and all these casseroles, I'm going to quick grab a couple squashes because these are great to just throw in, have on the side, maybe with your leftovers the next day, turn it up a little bit. When your mind knows you've got a plan, okay, this is how it makes it really easy and not any stress. So imagine walking in with your pumpkin pie that nobody's going to know is even vegan, okay? You don't got to say nothing. You just walk in and imagine the holidays feeling good. That's what we're doing over here. It's so good to see everybody. Whoa, we don't want to be breaking no toes over here. We've got some more pumpkin pie. John, is that the right stuff that you wanted? Because it's actually John's pumpkin pie recipe we're going to be sharing on Wednesday night. And now we're not just going to be sharing the good food, you guys. We're going to be sharing the good mood, okay? When we do this together, it's just like you get to see how other people are managing through it and learning, because this isn't a diet. This isn't going to be, I'll start over on after the holidays. We're living this life. And we're learning how to love it too. I've got some better than bouillon. There is some oil in this, okay? But for this particular recipe and for all the work that you guys are doing, it's not about that little teeny bit on this one single day. This is about stress-free, and that's how it's gonna be. And that's why I have that. We've got some pecans. I'm going to be chopping up a little bit of these pecans. I'm going to put them into the stuffing, and then I'm going to probably put the pecans right back into the freezer so I can break them out maybe for Christmas, or something like that, or to put a little bit on my oats even now and then. We don't need to go overboard when our prefrontal cortex is in charge and in line. And you know how to get that baby out, thinking straight, thinking clear, not overwhelmed? Keep showing up here, keep doing those breathing exercises, and keep envisioning that emotional rehearsal of how good you're going to feel getting through the holidays, and you guys are slaying it. Okay, we've got some tamari because I put this in sauces every day. This is going to be into the no turkey loaf that we're doing. I have some whipping cream, and I'm talking a tablespoon has to go in something when I make candied yams for my Thanksgiving next week, and I'm going to share that recipe with you guys on Wednesday night. Can't go wrong with the garlic, you guys. This is the grocery haul with it all. This is what's going to make the ultimate Thanksgiving dinner. More tamari, because this is the baby right here that when the middle of cooking, this is what I run out of most. So I doubled up so that I don't have to stress about that at all. Can you imagine not being stressed out? It's something that you actually can do. Trust, because I used to stress out. I used to do big, giant, no. What in the holy kale is this? Yes, you guys, I have pumpkin pie crust. They are vegan, okay? And if I'm going to a holiday party, I'm not worried about anything like this. I'm just wanting it to be easy, okay? So we're going to take a load of stress off. I'm wondering what you guys are feeling right now. Like, what is she talking about? Trust, you guys. Trust. You're doing so good. Don't you feel good right now just when I said that? If you do, give me a heart. Give me a heart, because that's what this is about, all right? Feeling safe, feeling good. Like I said, when you're feeling safe, you don't get to see those dishes. When you're feeling safe, your body lets go of that. And it isn't just the food, okay? It's about how you're feeling. So, all right, let's get going. We've got some vegetable broth. This is how we keep it low fat, so you could put that on the list. I'm also going to be dropping you guys the recipes later today so that you can see them. They're easy. They're easy. All of the eat your plants off recipes are easy. They're meant to be eat your plants off. All you want. We've got some soy milk. We're going to be needing to wash down those pumpkin pies with that. And I'm going to be making oats with that. I'm going to be putting it in the mashed potatoes. This is all how we do it. Easy. You see, I'm looking forward to it because I can envision already, and I can feel that you guys are feeling confident about this. You don't have to stress out. It's not willpower. Once again, don't buy just one, buy two. It's so good to have you guys in here seeing how easy it is to get through Thanksgiving with the same stuff I've been bringing home. So in between all the Thanksgiving cooking I'm going to be doing, I'm still making my big Buddha bowls. I keep resorting back to these Buddha bowls because I'm getting my greens, my beans, my whole grains, and that's the ultimate fuel that your body says, wow, you're giving me everything I need. I can let go of what I don't. And I'm doing it with some beans in between. I'm prepping the whole week ahead. I'm going to just do my same salads so that I don't have to overthink it. Well, they're not salads, they're Buddha bowls. I'm putting in a whole can of, John and I are like splitting a can of beans, nearly splitting a box of pasta. We're eating our plants off over here. It works, you guys. Pay attention. It works. You can do this. You're not stuck, and we're going to keep on making this easier. All right, more cannellini beans. I'm getting into my stuff, and I couldn't help it. These are the really good cannellini beans. They're good. I love this brand, 8-Track Foods. If you have them in your store, they're great. Maggie's out here. She's a wonderful business owner, and I love her. So in between my meal plan for the week, I got spaghetti, you guys. I'm going to put this with some sweet chili sauce, some broccoli, and some tofu bites. And I know John's already thinking, I can't wait. I can't wait. We're making a green bean casserole. Buckle up for this, okay? Buckle up for this. This recipe I also did. Now listen, you don't have to put these on top, but this is for the people who are ready to just throw the whole holiday out the door. We don't have to do that, okay? I've got some options for the green bean casserole. I've also brought in from another store this ciabatta bread. You could use a sourdough bread. You could use a whole grain bread. But we're talking about making our Thanksgiving stuffing. I've also picked up some gluten-free... that is not gluten-free. This is seitan, basically. This is vital wheat gluten, and there is no other option that I found for this turkey roast, okay? But the better we eat, the better we get our gut, the more, unless you have celiac, there's a lot of improvement you can make with gluten, okay? It's like I'm not even affected by it, and I used to get affected by it horribly. I've got some sage, because I love, putting in some fresh herbs. You could use dried, you could use fresh. I also have a bunch of apples because this is something safe to keep around me all day long. Just keep eating your plants off, okay? Put some simple, safe stuff like that, keeps you satiated. When you're eating all those apples and you're eating all that stuff and you're not stressing out about your menu or what you're gonna plan, these things aren't calling your name. Your body isn't in survival mode. It's not stressing out. It says, we don't care about those. We'll wait till the recipe to get those in. That's just what happens when you start feeling really good. So if you're on your bike right now, Eileen, I want you to be saying, you know what, I'm doing it. And I keep doing it. And you're going to keep getting better at it because that's what's happening over here. It just keeps getting better. So I'm really grateful that you're here. I hope you feel that. We've got this, we're going to be making some wraps in between for lunch. We're going to be putting that in our juices that we love to make every weekend. More carrots. What else did we get these carrots for? Oh, like stuffing for all the stuff we're doing. We've got that in here. Well, you guys, this is a bunch of bananas up here. Isn't that bananas? I'm still eating the same foods. Do you notice something that's going on every week? I want everybody to feel this. I'm bringing home the same foods every week. I'm just changing up the spices. Now, doesn't that feel good to know? I'm not like running all over town trying to find all this stuff. I mean, let me be honest with you. I do have some chestnuts coming via Amazon today. I could not find chestnuts, so I'll show you the chestnuts in tomorrow night's class. They're delicious. They help make a delicious stuffing. Well, what would be a perfect day without being able to eat your plants off with stuff like this? We've got some oranges, some little mandarins. We've got a little acorn squash. Once again, you could just cut that up. You could put it with kale. You could do whatever you want with it. But I just find it simple to put it in the oven and just bake it and eat it. More tomatoes for that bootable that we cannot stop eating. I'm just going to be honest with you. And we'll get sick of it. We do that where we just stay on one thing. I'm somebody who can do that. I could just stay on one thing. And then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I don't want to see that again for a little bit. And that's reality. This isn't about a recipe. This is about finding real food that really works for you. And you don't have to stress out over it. You know what I mean? Analysis paralysis can really get people stuck, but we're going to get out of that. When you just have this stuff in your refrigerator and you could eat all you want of it, that's what we're doing with these. We're putting them in oats. We're putting them in our mouth. That's it. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant to prevent and reverse disease, lose weight, and feel great. It just has to be your body saying, you know what, I'm ready for this, and I'm going to do all the right stuff, and I'm going to get you there. Don't worry. We've got some shallots and some garlic. I'm going to be using that in the green bean casserole we're making. So this class is going to go a little bit longer than an hour because we've got like 6 or 7 recipes we're going to share, but we're going to set you up, and we're going to talk about how to get through the holidays without stressing, usually with things that you're already used to eating. You guys hear me talking about anchor meals. You know why I talk about that? Because when you have a meal, like you're watching John and I do, that same thing that's kind of working, the potatoes in between, the pasta, it's like you don't have to stress out over anything. It's like you're doing it. You know what I mean? That's how easy it is. Trust me, we're going to get there. This menu this week for the class is called let me not talk to you over there. All the easy without the diseasey. So I want you guys to emotionally rehearse that. You're in your kitchen and you're thinking, this is all the easy without the diseasey. When you tell your brain that, when you rehearse it, it's like you already laid the track. That's how everybody's doing so good at Plantspiration. When you're seeing these big wins and these big transformations, that's because I'm working a little bit more than just inspiration over here. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about physiology. I teach the skills that change your physiology, okay? The state of the nervous system. And when you got potatoes in there, your nervous system is like, woo, baby, I feel good. That's why I talk about these foods, okay? Then we've got this broccoli. Safe, easy. You could eat all you want of it. You don't have to stress. You don't need a whole recipe for it. We're going to keep it nice and easy. And then I've got some grapes because I'm going to eat these probably all I want today because I'm not stressing out over that. I'm not dieting. I'm thriving. I need these things. I've got more broccoli. We're going to be steaming the heck out of this, putting it on my pasta that I just showed you with some tofu bites. John's going to make the tofu bites. You guys know I'm not really into that, using that thing over there. It's always easier if he does it, I'll be honest. And he makes them so good. And we've got onions. We're going to be cutting that up. So as you guys could see, there's really nothing special in my grocery haul that you guys won't be able to find at your store, okay? So I'm going to lay out the recipes later today, but you have almost, I'm digging for potatoes, you guys. I'm digging for potatoes. You have almost everything you'd need to make your Thanksgiving dinner right here. So how's everybody feeling about that? That's it. Oh, the grocery haul. And I'm still wearing a bag. The grocery haul total is not too bad. You know, everybody goes to Thanksgiving shopping and it's $400, right? I know, I used to do it. I used to probably spend more than that. But this beautiful grocery haul was $282. You guys didn't guess. I'm sorry, I already spit it out my mouth. And I'm proud of that because there's nothing in here that's going to take me out. These foods are safe, they're satiating, and that's how you have success. Now, thank you very much, you guys, for showing up to the grocery haul. The one I want you to feel proud of when you get through the store, okay? I want you to feel proud. Mary, you're so close. Winner, winner, Mary, for staying on top and no chicken for dinner. I want you guys to feel proud when you get through the grocery haul, okay? Don't negotiate this in your head, all right? You got this. You're doing it. And here's how we're going to do it, okay? So tomorrow night, is there anything on that menu you wouldn't make? Cross it off. Put something up that you're gonna make because I want you to feel really safe. I want you to feel really good about the holidays. This is how we're down 2,261 pounds and disease is reversing left and right because we have a community where people are feeling safe in here, okay? They're learning how to look inward and feel what's going on in their body, not running from it, not white-knuckling from it, not willpowering from it. This is skill power, you guys, and I'm really grateful that you're here to learn these things. So everybody now, take a deep breath. Ready? That holiday is going to feel really good because you know exactly what you're going to do, all right? You're going to keep on loving you. Any questions before I let you guys get back to your nourishing? Any questions? That's the end? It is great food. It heals your body. It prevents and reverses disease. And it's everything safe that you need. You don't need any more information. You just need to take a deep breath. You need to get into class, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I don't like pie crust. I love the filling. You know what? You and me both. And you could make a custard out of it, Eileen. So I love that you said that. Skip the whole crust. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow night, and you can just make it a pudding. It works. It's great that you could do that. Think about how good you're going to feel when you find the foods that you do love. We're going to switch that gear. I'll say reframe that I don't like this part, and this is a really great tool to be using. It's reframing. We've been talking about this in the lives. Reframe that loop of what I don't like, which is something I used to do all the time. Oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. And I started changing it to, you know what I do like? I do like the inside of a pie. I do like when I have Thanksgiving all laid out. It makes me feel so good inside. That's emotional rehearsal. And when you talk like that to your brain, you go in, you do something to your nervous system, okay? You do something to your nervous system inside that allows your body to relax so much that it starts feeling hungry, it starts feeling full, and it stops holding on to the fat. That's why we're gonna be talking about stuff like this. This is an inspiration, you guys. This is big time transformation stuff, okay? This is why people go from I can't follow through to I'm doing awesome. It's right here. So thank you so much for being here this morning. I want you guys to keep eating your plants off. Let me know if you need anything. It's going to be a great week, and I'll see you in tomorrow night's class where we're going to kick some more.